All right. What we have here is a very interesting thing. We all think of Amy Klobuchar as being Minnesota nice, but when she was on the EPA, she was instrumental in getting a terrible injustice done on these people, the Sacketts, Mike Sackett and Chantel Sackett. They just tried to develop an ordinary lot. In fact, it was in a tract area, and they got saddled with having to redo everything, or they couldn't build on it. They bought like a $23,000 lot, and the EPA came along under the total guidance and a complete concordance of Amy Klobuchar. She was fully with this. They started fining them. They said they couldn't build, and they wound up with like $40 million in fines. Can you imagine? I mean, just as an ordinary citizen, this happened, and well, anyhow. So
that sounds ridiculous. How is she directly involved in this again? How did you say?
She was on the EPA committee at that time. In fact, what happened was they started to recognize what was happening because of this. They took her off that committee. Subsequently, the Sacketts were fortunate enough they had to take it all the way to the Supreme Court and get it thrown out, but it was a horrible thing. Can you imagine thinking you owe $40 million to the government? You know, here is another example of the kind of thing that she comes on as being nice, but she's really not.